Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today, we are entering the restaurant side of things with this is physically painful to watch. Viral TikTok shows restaurants' Postmates orders piling up before opening. A lot of Dashers don't really understand the challenges that come with restaurants and things that actually happen on the restaurant side that make it harder. We only see the problem that it affects us. We see that we are waiting 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We're not seeing what's actually happening on their end. I'm actually very curious to see how the restaurants are reacting to this. So with that said, let's get started. Many people use food delivery services for convenience, but it could also mean added stress to some restaurant workers. One restaurant's viral TikTok shows Postmates orders piling up before opening for the day. Carla Cafe in Los Angeles posted a TikTok this week of their Postmates tablet, which displayed the number of scheduled orders. Throughout the video, the number increases from 16 to 29. Carla Cafe's TikTok and her profile are both going to be in the description. But that being said, watching a tablet go from 16 to 29, I am overwhelmed just as a customer. Because not only does that mean a lot of orders for them, that means a lot of wait time for us. So let's say we get there, they got the orders before opening. They're not physically ready for the day, and quite frankly, neither are we. I mean, think about it like this. Carla Cafe, you gotta think this is a breakfast place of some sort. So they probably got 29 orders, and they're thinking, oh my god, we are barely ready to cook on all stoves. We're gonna have to speed things up much faster. This is probably a weekend, so there are probably people storming in the door, and based on just assumption here, breakfast places tend to have a line out the door, especially if they're good. We thought we were taking a video of a countdown to opening on Postmates, but the numbers were going the wrong way. The text on the video reads, okay, I'm just saying, that's your own fault. It's not a countdown. That's not how it works. First off, do you guys even have an opening countdown? Like, is that actually a thing in any restaurant? As soon as the time hits, just unlock the door and let people in. That's it. Although I definitely see how someone can be overwhelmed thinking it's a countdown and then finding out it's an order and realize, oh snap, I gotta manually put all of these orders into the tablet or whatever system they use to actually put in the orders. So that way we can actually get the ball rolling today. It's one thing if you were already on like 6 or 7 of those orders or something to that effect, depending on what kind of manpower you have in a labor shortage. But in this case, you just saw 29 orders just end up in front of you and you didn't even start any of them. Carla's Cafe video has reached over 283,000 views. Most commenters, many of them restaurant workers, sympathize with the employees. Yeah, you know that the employees are going to get so overwhelmed by this. And it's going to be even worse if it's like a Saturday or Sunday, because you know they are just going to be slammed on a minimum wage. This is physically painful to watch, one commenter wrote. This is what happened when my job got UberEats and I cried so hard I left, another commenter read. I mean, I understand people leaving because Uber Eats and DoorDash and Grubhub are a thing, so they end up going to DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Grubhub, but not because a restaurant got Uber Eats. I mean, I guess I see how they could be overwhelmed, but guys, some offered their own solutions. And that's when you slide the settings bar down and turn off the Wi-Fi, one commenter wrote. Hey, we're not accepting Postmates orders anymore. There are actually a lot of restaurants that do that. Like, after a certain point, they get so overwhelmed they need to turn off the Postmates or Uber Eats or DoorDash or even all of them because they're just so overwhelmed physically between the people in the restaurant and the people there. We got rid of Uber Eats, another wrote. I feel like a lot of restaurants who already have enough volume on a regular basis are going to want to transition out of having food delivered to begin with. I don't know, I guess a part of me will always feel like that's a missed opportunity, but there's only so much you can physically do. Carla's Cafe TikTok is the latest viral video showing the reality realities of restaurants partnering with third-party food delivery apps. Last May, TikToker Ashton Nelson, a restaurant worker, made a video about DoorDash drivers getting upset when orders aren't ready. His video reached over 1 million views. Yeah, I feel like that's gig workers as a whole, not just DoorDash drivers. But yeah, a lot of drivers end up having no patience and they'll just unassign the order if the wait time is more than 10 minutes. And some people, 10 minutes is way too much time. I mean, I can't say I blame Ashton for how he feels or Harla's Cafe, but this is the reality of being involved with the third-party apps, is where you're going to have times where you are so busy physically to where you can't even get the job done. It sucks, but it does happen. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. This event right here, as well as a couple of other reasons on the restaurant side, is one of the challenges DoorDash, UberEats, and Grubhub are going to have in the future. It's not even the political side. Yes, the political side is a big part of it right now. It's not even the Dasher side, because that's also a problem. And the customer side, as long as customers like the restaurants themselves, there are going to be people ordering somewhere. Especially with DoorDash, where their main source of income is not even from DoorDash orders. They're from orders that are outsourcing to DoorDash to deliver for them to reduce the cost of the restaurants. The problem here is that some restaurants, especially during the labor shortage, is going to have a physical capacity issue where they're not even going to have the ability to complete orders because we're that overwhelmed. Is there also the argument that customers aren't going to have the money to be able to order on these platforms so frequently anymore? I mean, yeah, we are entering a economic downturn currently with inflation the way it is and just overall financial struggles. That doesn't mean these companies are going to disappear tomorrow, although they absolutely can. The problem is how long are these restaurants who are kind of sick of the third-party app experience already, how long are they going to put up with this nonsense? There's some restaurants where I get it. I wouldn't want to see them go because there's a lot of good tipping customers going to them. I get that. But at the same time, I wish that this wasn't a problem overall. Do I think she should leave the gig app space? I really hope she doesn't, because I think there's going to be a lot of gig workers who do breakfast runs that are going to lose money because of that. But who knows? That is up to her business decision. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.